Hi, so this is the first YouTube video that I have done in 4 years, I think, because the last time I think I updated was in maybe Christmas time of 2015, so in between 2015 and 2016. So hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome, because I think I've gotten a couple of new subscribers since before the beginning of the quarantine. So if you're new, welcome. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Janine. I'm 34 and I live in Nashua, New Hampshire. I wanted to provide an update for quarantine. Right now I'm sitting in my office in my apartment because Matt is in bed and I don't want to wake him up, and I do not want to do this in the living room. So how am I doing in the quarantine? I'm doing okay. I mean, it was a very hard adjustment at first because I'm a very social person and I miss my friends and I miss all my friends and I miss all my co-stars from the play. That was the hardest thing, finding out the rehearsals for the play have been canceled or put on hold for the immediate future. So it was helpful that I had a Zoom meeting with my castmates tonight because that helped me feel a little bit better, a little bit less anxious, because I know that it may take a while for us to see each other again, but it will happen eventually. So that makes me happy because I have been kind of stressing out about being uncertain about when everything is going to start to get back to normal, because I mean, everybody's life has been interrupted by this COVID-19 virus, and it's been difficult for everybody, not just me. I'm not trying to focus this on myself. I know that everybody is going through the same thing with work being interrupted and school being interrupted, and I feel especially bad for all of the people who are seniors in high school this year. I know several kids who are graduating because I do a lot of theater and I've done a lot of shows with them through the PTA over the years, and I know that the last couple of months have been really hard for them. And as I said in the other video I posted with the dance I did for Tuck Everlasting, I just wanted to say that I give a lot of props to the school district superintendent and all of the teachers in Amherst who are doing the remote learning. I think everybody is doing a great job. I have been following all the updates, and while I do not have any kids in the school system, as I said, I know several, and I also know several teachers as a graduate of Sohegan. So what am I doing to keep busy during the quarantine? Practicing my music for my play as much as I can, so that way I won't fall behind whenever rehearsals do start again. I'm doing a lot of reading. Right now I'm reading 3 books. I just finished 2 and I started 2 others. The first book I'm reading is called The Daughter of Sherlock Holmes, which is a historical fiction. One book that I just finished is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. And for those of you who have not seen the recent movie adaptation of Little Women, it's really good. And if it's still in the theaters once this whole virus is over, you should go see it. If it's on DVD by then then rent it, because it was fabulous. Which Little Women character do you relate the most to? I feel like I relate most to 2 different characters, actually. Jo, because she's a writer, and Beth, because of her optimistic personality. Another book I'm reading is called Those Who Save Us, which is about a girl who does research on her family history about her mother growing up in World War II. So far, I'm about 100 pages in. It's very, very good. And the other book that I'm reading is called The Lowland, which is also very good. And Matt and I have also been watching a lot of movies on Netflix. Like lots of Disney movies, and then we were watching the Little Mermaid DVD on Sunday afternoon from the PTA play from a couple of years ago. And I'm also following my friend Anna's drawing channel a lot, and following along with a lot of her tutorials. She's been helping me with my illustrations from my fan fiction for my Tuck Everlasting fan fiction. So far, I have completed one of the Toad, which I have posted the tutorial video on the Tuck Everlasting Facebook page for those of you who might be interested in also trying to draw that. And the other scene I'm trying to illustrate is the scenes of the fair at the fair during Partners in Crime. Like I'm illustrating my character's interaction with the fortune teller, who's played by my co-star Krista, and so for the fan fiction, I'm collaborating on it with my friend Sonia, who's also in the play with me. And what I do for these character development fan fictions is observe the scene or listen to the song and like kind of analyze the lyrics, and then go back and watch the dance video and see the best way for my character to react to the scene. And then for the scenes that I'm not in, like for example, I'll think of a scene I'm not in, like the scene where Jesse and Winnie first meet in the woods. Like, we're not in that scene until like the very end of it. And so I haven't written my reaction to that scene yet. I still need to work on that, but I'm also working on other fan fictions that I may have started last year or the year before that I never got around to finishing. Sometimes it takes me a while to finish fan fictions because I get so busy with other things like plays I'm in, planning a wedding, because my wedding was last October. Matt and I have been united in marriage for, let's see, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, about 6 or 7 months. So like one fan fiction that I'm working on right now is from I'm basically finishing character development fan fictions from other plays that I have done in the past, like Oliver and The Little Mermaid, because some of those stories have gone unfinished for a while and I really need to wrap those up. But I am searching now for ideas for fan fictions. I do a holiday anthology for Seussical, the musical, and I like to focus on different holidays. And so far, the holidays I've done are like Christmas, New Year's Eve. I've done a couple of high school graduation chapters, and this year I'm gonna be working on the graduation chapter for this year's seniors pretty soon, and I need suggestions about how to maybe create original Seussical characters for the people from the people who are graduating who were not in Seussical with us. The people who were in Seussical with us who are graduating are F. Morphia, who played JoJo, Emma, who was one of the jungle creatures, and then there were a couple of other kids who I didn't do any shows with after Seussical, like Emma Doherty and Rowan Bentley Melee, I think she's a senior too this year. And then I know Siraj Husseini is a senior, and he was in that show with us too. I forget which character name I gave him, but I'll have to look. But like other people who are seniors who are not who were not in Seussical that are graduating are people like Zach Barnaby, who's in Tuck Everlasting with me, and Serena White, and Alyssa Saunders, and some of these kids may have also done Seussical at the Amato Center a couple of years too. They just showed that video last week or the week before, because the Amato Center is doing COVID-19 programming where they show DVDs of past shows they've done. I just said that they did Seussical a couple of weeks ago. Last week they showed Guys and Dolls. So that's pretty cool, because it's pretty cool to go back and see all of those old shows again. And that's been really cool. I think that that's a good way to keep us all connected and remember past shows. And they also did RYC Idol, which was fun. We got to watch videos of all the kids singing, and everybody did a good job. I'm always impressed with the Riverbend Youth Company kids. So, as far as the future of this channel and stuff like that, while we're going through this pandemic, I'm not sure what I should post for content. So I'm looking for suggestions from you all on what you would like to see me post, because usually for this blog, I post reviews of plays. But because of the virus, all of the plays are on hiatus right now, and I'm not ushering or going to see any shows currently. And some shows have been put up. Some theaters may not know when they resume yet. And actually, I don't think most theaters know when they are resuming yet. If you work at a theater and know when you might be resuming your season that has been postponed because of the virus, please let me know, because I will need to put together my viewing schedule. But obviously, that information may be unknown at this time, and I'm willing to be patient. And once people know dates of shows, they can email me or send me a message directly through my blog page, Facebook page, J9 the Theater Geek. And then we've been going out for a lot of walks, and I also am starting a new nature photography hobby. I'm sure that if you follow me on Instagram, I take a lot of nature pictures for our walks. We went for a walk in Amherst Village a couple of weeks ago. I'm hoping next week to go to Purgatory Falls. Lately, the weather has been kind of rainy, so we've been holding off going to Purgatory Falls because we don't want to go walking when there's a lot of mud and rough trail conditions. And last week or the week before, we went up to my friend Karina's farm in New Boston, and we went walking on the trail that's behind her farm, which was very pretty. And she also gave us some fresh eggs, which is an added bonus. If you would like me to share some fan fictions with you that I have previously written, that might be an idea, but I need to know from you guys if you would like me to share that stuff with you, because I want suggestions from what I can post to come from you guys, because you guys are my followers. So I don't want to be posting things all the time that I want to post, because mostly on my Facebook page for the blog, you'll see memes that I share, and that gets boring after a while. I know it does. So that's why I need more feedback from you guys about what content you might want to see on the blog or on my YouTube page, because I am activating using this YouTube channel after a long time of being away. I have not used it, like I said in the beginning, since 4 years ago. So it's been a very long time, but I'm very happy to be using YouTube again. So, thank you, and I hope to post another video soon.